You guys familiar with my friend Emily?
Yes. A little bit.
Okay. So Emily's posted on Hackverse Anonymous, and Emily's got some more information about, Emily talks to Greg Opie Hughes regularly, like every day on the internet. And Emily knows that Greg is lurking on Reddit and the O&A forum as a sock account that's been exposed, but he continues to post and communicate directly with Emily over this. And this post says, exposing Karl's lies about Opie. And she writes, Karl freaked out when I made a post about Opie being banned from Gebhard's. Remember that when I freaked out?
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's actually true. He really is. Opie hasn't live streamed from Gebhard since February. He used to live stream once a week there. Also, it's odd how Karl admitted to Opie being on a Reddit and Twitter, and now he denies it. I show those clips in the video. He also is trying to make me seem like I'm the only one talking to Opie. Meanwhile, the entire O&A forum talks to Opie and knows it's him. But according to Karl, the expert, who's been stalking and obsessing over Opie for 9 years, I'm wrong. Roll my eyes emoji. So this is fascinating.
It's a pretty strong case, to be honest.
It's fascinating.
Quite the indictment on you.
Because if you go down and you look at the screenshots that Emily posts here, you'll see the communications she's having with Greg Opie Hughes. And she's even tagging me in it. And so here's an example right here where Emily writes, Opie, you are banned from Gebhard's. I know I'm right about this. I'm also right about everything, you too. Whatever that means. And then hashtag Emily Investigative Productions. And Opie, Long Island Clan, writes back, they were watering down the road sodas. The Ope Star left that dive out of principle. So she thinks that's Opie. Because Opie would write road sodas in 2026 on Reddit. Makes sense, right?
It kind of does.
And then, you're fueling this, aren't you? Is that your job out here? That's good. I like that. And then she's got another one on here that she posts where she responds to him saying they watered down the road sodas. And she goes, I called it. I knew you left that place. But according to the expert Karl, you are still there. That is funny they banned you, especially with how much you were promoting that place. And so Greg responds to that. And Greg says, the Ope Star was never banned. He left because they were watering down the drank and hygiene was bad with Indian staff spitting and shitting all over the place. Emily thinks this is really Opie, who's using an avatar of the picture of Opie and pretending not to be Opie talking about Indians spitting and shitting.
I didn't realize Opie was so racist.
It's so racist. You still believe this after this super obvious troll? And she writes back, Karl's an idiot. He's wrong about everything. Okay, well.
Broken clock.
Emily World Order. Yes, that's true. Emily World Order. Very funny stuff.
This troll doesn't respect her that much.
I know. They're not even trying to pretend they're Opie anymore. These Indians are spitting and shitting all over the place. More hate, Karl. Lemmy or Emily? Emily, I think, she's not on a show. If she was co-hosting with Hughesy, she'd win in a landslide. She brings me up a lot whenever she gets a chance. But sometimes she's on Dabbler, so that's always fun.
Surprised you knew Jimmy. That's
I was a part of the O&A community. Yeah,
we knew each other.
Yeah, before the dabbleverse was a thing, I was a part of the O&A community. That's why I know so much about Opie and I. That's how I can do this, because I was a part of that. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
This Emily is wild. So she called into Be Dabbling Live, I think, recently. It was a few weeks ago. Okay. And I brought her up on this show a year or two ago, and she sent me a bunch of messages. She's convinced Opie has all these sock accounts on Reddit, and she analyzes them.
Opie had one Reddit account, and he got exposed, and the whole subreddit was talking about it, and so they all knew that was his account. Jeb Johan was his account, and so it wasn't his Karl saying it's like all these accounts. It's only one. So
Jeb Johan.
Yeah,
is
that's
that,
Opie's
is that in reference to anything? Or is it just
yeah,
a random?
actually, it was a joke. I didn't know this. I just found this out recently. It's a shorter version of his Twitter account is a longer version of it, and it's been like, I guess, a joke in the O&A community, like in the forum for a bit, like that name. I don't know. Is this like a name that they were joking about somewhat? So that's why he has different variations of that name. The Twitter one is the longest one. The Reddit one is a shorter version. And then the O&A forum is the shortest version. So it's all the same variations. So.
And she thinks that Opie's communicating a lot of things behind the scenes through these sock accounts. She even references a Twitter account that she thinks is Opie's wife because it uses Opie's wife's name as the Twitter account, even though it's only tweeted twice and has 0 followers. And both those tweets are things that are very personal that you wouldn't tweet out.
No,
That's Opie's ex-wife. That was in 2018. That's when a lot of people have suspicions that she left around that time in 2018. So Karl probably doesn't think that, but
now you saying she did leave around 2018?
yeah, that's what she left around 2018. That's a lot of people I talk to in the O&A community say that they believe that is true.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, he goes live every day, and you never see or hear
there's a lot
anything
going on. Yeah, and Karl lies about everything, and it's bizarre how everyone looks up to Karl. It's like he doesn't know what he's saying half the time. Like it's bizarre. Like no, Opie's family left him in 2018. Basically, that's what I believe, and a lot of people believe that. So,
well, where do you think Karl gets all his information from? Does he just look it up himself?
Lying. Karl is fake and he's lying. He's very fake and he's lying because it's a grift for him. He's an idiot and he should know a lot more. Like I don't understand what he's even trying to accomplish. Oh, obviously he's grifting, but still, it's just weird. Anyone with common sense can just look at it and kind of see like, yeah, something's going on. Obviously, they're not there. And obviously Opie has houses around. He has one in Philly, and they're in Philly, supposedly, hence why she said that. And she's from Philly, so it would make sense that she would be in Philly, obviously, but whatever.
Yeah, there's always here like reference to the Philly clan, like her side of the family and everything like that.
Yeah, she's from Philly, yeah. So, yeah.
And Emily thinks that I'm suppressing this information and trying to make her look foolish.
Oh, guess what? After that video, you just must not. After that, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. After that video of Karl trashing me about the wife not being her Twitter account, that was like 2 days later. He messaged me that. Because he was scared I was going to go on Dabbleverse Live and I was going to expose him. He was scared. That was all BS what he was trying to do. And I'm not an idiot. I could see through his fake, stupid little act. And so he was trashing me on his live 2 days ago, 2 days prior to this DM, saying that it's not Opie's wife. It's 2 days later. That's what he messaged me right there, saying, oh, it could be the wife, Weird. That's how fake Karl is. So there's that.
So did you send him proof of that?
I didn't know. He should do that guy has been stalking and obsessing over Opie for 9 years. He should know, he should know everything. He should be doing it all. I should not be the one doing this. I'm not making money doing this, but whatever, I'm doing it because why not? No one else is. And actually go through the video. You're going to see it. You'll see more of what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, you can play. Yeah. I guess pause that right there because Karl was saying that I never gave a link. I never on my videos I show screenshots. I never linked anything. And in the DM, Karl was saying, "Oh, that link that you sent her, give me, show me her Twitter, something like that." Basically, I kind of figured everything out in that what I said right there. It just kind of showed that Karl was stalking me or just doing weird stuff. It kind of shows everything if you read that.
So she's got a lot of theories. She thinks that I'm gatekeeping what's really going on. We all know that Opie has had a Reddit sock account that he denies.
Okay, you can Why is he denying Opie's Reddit account now after he just said that on his show? Why is he now denying this? Like, what is this so bizarre? Like, why? Why?
He strongly believes that it's not Opie for some reason, yet he doesn't really do any of the legwork himself, like you said, to find out the truth.
He's lying because this was his video, like, this was the video he did, and then a couple months later, he did the live stream on me or whatever, saying that, because I was exposing Opie back then, and then he like lied and said, "Oh, it's not Opie, I'm lying. She's lying, about Reddit." Even though he said this 2 months prior to that video, he literally admitted that Opie is online on Reddit, but now he's denying it and lying. That's not happening, and I have him on video. Like, I don't understand what is going on with him in that situation.
These guys who say, but by the way, everyone here is like these friends of mine or my enemies or pretend to be someone else. Those are always the people with stock accounts who are doing just that.
No, we can say it right here. It's an account called Lil Chan that talks exactly like Opie. So much like Opie that you're like, this is probably someone trying to pretend to be Opie. There's no way of knowing. They only defend Opie, but it's like they speak in a super tip way of, it's all quotes. It's all what you'd expect.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what they're saying is an Opie, Long Island Clan. Like everyone on YouTube, so many people.
So Karl and them are saying this is not Opie?
Yeah, they're saying that's not Opie. But if you look at the comment section and a lot of these videos, everyone knows it's Opie. Just look at the comments.
Long Island Clan?
Yeah. And it's pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
He made that account right there because of everyone was saying that, oh, Opie's on YouTube, that's him, Long Island Clan. And then he made that as a joke in the forum because he kind of knew he was already outed, so that's why he made that account right there.
So this was after that WATP show there.
Yeah, no, this was after the YouTube. This was after everyone was saying that Opie's on YouTube, Long Island Clan. So he made this account in the O&A forum as a joke for the YouTube account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a tongue-in-cheek type of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, and you'll see what he's doing too after that. See, he's doing that's the YouTube comments right there. See, he made it as a joke, YouTube comments, and that's why he made that account.
Okay.
JT says Emily World Order is very much team Emily. Yeah, this is a controversial topic that I just decided to touch the third rail on that one. All right, Andy, what do you got next for?
Oh,
that was cool. He clipped that. I know I always give Karl shit. I mean, constantly. I'm always trying to big proponent and supporter of Emily, and I'm just trying to at least let Karl know that all of us don't always listen to his bullshit.
The Kinky Loco, Karl Feeder's Emily World Order, EWO. Wow. Emily's really been exposing me. I've been dabbling live lately, and
oh yeah, what are you doing?
So she thinks that she's uncovered. I shouldn't say she thinks. She knows. Wow. She's uncovered Opie's sock accounts.
Whoa.
Yeah. She knows that Opie is spending most of his day on the O&A forum message board and on subreddits. Wow. And he's revealing a lot of personal information about himself because he doesn't think anyone's wise to him, but Emily is on to him.
So why are you getting flack from Emily?
So I didn't think that what she discovered was actually Opie.
Oh, no. Oh. You doubted Emily?
I doubted Emily. I know. I'm such a fool.
And then in the middle of lunch, I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm sending out some troll tweets." And I'm like, and then he shows me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got all these accounts. Here's my regular one that I tweet you or talk to you with, and then here's all my other ones that I'm trolling this person. I don't want to mention names. I'm trolling this person with this account, and then over here this account I'm trolling." It's very, very easy. And then with the YouTube, same thing, because Google allows you to just make multiple accounts. It's crazy, absolutely crazy.
We all know that Opie has had a Reddit sock account that he denies. A lot of these guys who say, but by the way, everyone here is like these friends of mine or my enemies or pretend to be someone else. Those are always the people with sock accounts who are doing just that. And then she also found Opie's wife's Twitter account that was tweeting some pretty wild shit about their personal lives, just publicly. And for some reason, I thought maybe that wasn't actually Opie's wife.
And then, yeah. And then that was a DM after he didn't think that, and then he DM'd me that. So there you go. There's that. Okay, you can go.
So this was after what he just said.
Yeah, basically, he trashed me on his live show, and then a couple days later, he wanted to message me and say, "Oh, maybe you might be right about her Twitter account, after all, after trashing me." And now he DM'd me that. That's how fake Karl is. That's what he does in the DMs. He's very fake, behind the scenes. People don't see the behind the scenes, so I'm exposing the behind the scenes so everyone could see that. So there you go.
It's like he's a guy that, he likes to dish it out, but he can't take it. You know what I mean?
He is very fake. He has a very fake, nice guy act on his shows, but behind closed doors, he's not like that at all. He's not like that. But.
She just made me look so foolish over the past week.
Can I just state for the record, I haven't met Emily, but I believe every word she's saying. I support Emily. Thank you. I just want to clarify that.
I'm coming around.
He does not ever admit when he's wrong, when he makes a mistake. And that, my friends, is a narcissist. And as the dwarfy lawyer said, his brother, when we were in Atlantic City, even said that, oh, yeah, my brother will never admit when he's wrong.
Oh, yeah, he told me all about it. His brother thinks he's a bug.
I actually met his brother in Atlanta. I was there at the event they're talking about. And,
Okay.
Grant, I mean, every time I'm at one of these events or something like that, obviously, I go there for Cardiff and be Dabbler. I mean, Karl just always happens to be at these things.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know I sometimes run into his brother a lot, and I never see his brother hanging out with Karl. His brother always likes to do his own, kind of stay away from him. So I think I can speak for a lot of people. I like Grant a lot better than Karl.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. Okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's got a pet, what is it? I think a prairie dog or something like that he keeps at home. A really cute little thing.
Okay, yeah.
Grant's everyone's favorite, obviously.
Yeah.
Above all these people, and even his fans, he's like, his brother told me he trashes his own fans, and they
really
worship the dork. Yeah,
That's
what
him.
Was that?
That's the real Karl. Trashes his own fans behind the scene. That's him. That's who he is.
I know.
Call me crazy, but if there was somebody that I truly didn't like that had a show, here's something wild. I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't devote my life to fucking watching somebody that I can't stand and yelling and making every conversation, every tweet about that person. You don't like me? Don't fucking watch. What can I tell you?
Now, this one is called Opie is Banned from Gephards, correct?
Yeah.
Now, when did it come out recently that when did it come out that everybody kind of figured out he was banned from there?
It's funny. I found it by accident because I was in Karl's Discord server, which is ironic. And someone was saying, "Oh, I want to go to New York, or I'm going to visit New York, or something like that." They're like, "I can't see Opie because he's not at Gephards anymore." And I'm like, "Why is he not at Gephards?" And they're like, "Oh, he got banned or something like that." And I'm like, "What?" And so I kind of found that out by accident. And then that's when I went to Opie and asked him. So yeah.
I was down in New York, I think 2 weeks ago, and I had an idea. I was like, well, maybe I should go check out Gephards. I think somebody told me don't bother wasting your time. He's banned from there. I'm like, okay.
Someone said that. Oh no. Yeah, and what's weird? Opie used to stream once a week there. And yeah, it's been 3 months or since February, and he hasn't been there since then. And he used to stream and be there once a week. So, that kind of is odd. It's already kind of odd right there. So, yeah, I think he has been banned. I think he has been. So.
What's the owner's name again? I can't.
I think his name is Matt.
Matt. Okay. Yeah. I think he probably got tired of being around of Opie always being there.
Yeah, and Opie was like, and someone said that he's always like, disturbing the guest or whatever. And it would make sense because, it's a bar, it's a business. You want people to come in. Because remember, Opie used to yell at people on the side or whatever, like when they're outside.
Yeah, because they always had the window open. So he would like, he always talk about people as they walk by and like comment on them and stuff like that. And I can see if you're like in the city, you're like looking for a bar to go to, and the first thing you see is like this guy and his like camera and everything set up in front of the door. You're like, okay, I'm not going. I don't want to, interrupt what's going on. I don't want to be on camera and stuff like that.
So I could totally see why they don't want him doing that anymore. So it makes sense. I don't know if he's like really banned there or just banned his live streaming, but he can't do that anymore though. So.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and watch some of this video here then, okay?
Okay.
This is the original post from Autumn Pumpkin that Opie got kicked out of Gebhardt's. Now, does anyone know who Autumn Pumpkin is? That'd be my friend Emily.
Oh.
This is Emily who's telling us that
Adam never says anything about me. He refuses to ever talk about me. Like Carl's the only one that ever talks about me. I find that interesting.
Now, is that really your name, Autumn Pumpkin?
Yeah, that's my Reddit name. My real name is obviously Emily, but that's just a Reddit name. So yeah.
Opie has been banned from Gebhardt's. Now, what is Emily's evidence of this? So Emily thinks that she has discovered Opie's sock accounts and that she communicates with him every single day on the O&A forums or Reddit or both. We all know that Opie has had a Reddit sock account that he denies. Opie's burner account.
Here you go.
There's.
See, that's the Twitter account in 2020. That was his podcast in 2020. He found out that Opie was on Twitter with a sock account, Jebediah Johansson. And see, same type of name. So
Karl right here at way back episode 189 finds Opie's actual Twitter sock account.
Yeah, because somebody gave him information about, like, he always gets like DMs and information from other people like, oh, this is Opie. And so anyways, he looked at it and he said that it's really him. It's really Opie. He admitted that in 2020. So.
But today he refuses to admit that. Okay, so he's he's a hypocrite then.
Yeah, and exactly that. The Reddit account that I keep on showing over and over again, that was like in 2025, the Reddit account, when Reddit got exposed. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hypocrisy police, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
There's Jebediah Johansson, who's Opie. And so she posted in this thread down here, the Long Island Clan. She thinks this is actually Opie. Opie uses an image of himself and calls it the Long Island Clan. And he's hiding in plain sight over here. And so Emily writes him a note and says, is it true, Opie? They finally kicked you out. And Opie's response is, guess they didn't like the free advertising. Joke's on them. That place was getting kind of lame anyway. So Emily sees this and goes, oh my gosh, I got a scoop right here. Opie's confiding in me.
No, Opie would have Opie.
Okay, what video is this from?
I want to show this. Okay, this was back last year in 2025 when Opie was exposed on Reddit, and I went to the O&A forum, and one of the guys right there is a mod admin in the O&A forum, and he secretly messaged me. I'll show that too. But I was on their live stream for a little bit, and I was talking to them, and they're admitting that they talked to Opie on the phone, and they are admitting that it's really Opie, and So all the people in the O&A forum know it's Opie, but they have to keep it a secret because Opie doesn't want it outed. That's why it's so bizarre. This whole situation is so weird. But but one of those guys is the admin mod that I'm talking to from the O&A forum.
And these guys do like a YouTube show about Opie and stuff, or
no, they do their own thing. But
okay,
I jumped on there really quick because I knew that they knew, and I wanted to kind of get it out of them, and so I did. So
okay, so these are just a couple more people that obviously believe what's going on.
Yeah, they're talking to Opie in the O&A forum. Like the mod admin know it. So and I'll show you. I guess play the video and I'll show you more.
Okay.
It's called all of us on the phone. As fans, everyone knows Opie will actually call you and have a fucking
That's the mod admin from the ONA forum. He's admitting to me that it is really Opie and that I'm right. So, yeah.
Okay, so obviously he would know. He has like, I don't know, like back access to the forum, and he could like figure out, and
Yeah, he knows. Yeah.
So we got proof right here that it is.
Yeah.
And Karl, of course, denies all of this.
Oh yeah, Karl. I don't know why people go to Karl. Like, stop going to Karl. I know people in the ONA, I guess, community that I was in that know more than Karl. Like, some people I talk to know like everything, and it's just like, Karl, no, just stop going to Karl if you want to know the truth of what's going on with Opie. He's a liar and whatever.
At least with you at least show the facts.
Yep. Yes. I do. That's what I have to do. I have to show the facts. And
Somebody has to, and we appreciate all the work you are doing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
I've had a 20-minute conversation with Opie, right?
We all have a direct line to the Opie.
Yeah, Emily will never get that now after he sees it.
There you go.
What's up?
That's another screenshot of him admitting that it's Opie. That's another one. And Danny Ross was in the forum, too. That was another weird situation. Danny Ross, he was in there. Weird. That's weird.
Oh, the former producer, Danny Ross.
Yeah. Like, that was so bizarre seeing that. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, he pops in and out sometimes in the ONA forum, so.
I think I heard that before somewhere, that he pops in every now and then, check out what's going on. Probably just like help, maybe like relive glory days when he was on the show and whatnot.
Yeah.
Stream, which of course we're going to clip and send to him.
And then there's more messages where she posts where she wrote back, "That is so funny. They really kicked you out of Gebhard's?" So Emily, who doesn't like me at all and thinks that there's a vast conspiracy where Opie and I are having this communication behind the scenes, really thinks that she's discovered Opie's sock accounts. We all...
He'll never admit to it.
No, he won't.
I don't understand why.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Karl. He's a liar. He's a hypocrite. Everything. And DMs behind the scenes is who he really is too. Like, yeah, it's just like I just cannot with him. It just bothers me how he has such a following too, and everyone believes everything he says. And it's like, oh, if Karl doesn't say it, it's wrong. I'm wrong, and it's just so annoying, so annoying. Even though I have the facts, but apparently I'm wrong.
Know that Opie's had a Reddit sock account that he denies, and that Opie continues to communicate with her even though he's been outed by her, and gives her all the inside scoop on stuff that's going on in his life.
They ran that on MLC, they ran it on Tukey Soup, and cited it as Opie tweeted that response. So I went looking through all of Opie's tweets trying to find that fucking response.
I know Tukey definitely, he kind of goes back and forth with Karl. I think just like be on the show, but I know for a fact he's constantly shitting on Karl.
Oh yeah, I see it in the DMs. I have DMs with him. I know he does shit on Karl.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's just like but that was from, it wasn't on Twitter. I don't know why everyone thought that. It was from the ONA forum, like that whole situation. It wasn't on Twitter, but oh well.
I know. It's just Karl not doing his homework.
No, he doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay.
Well, he lets other people say things and then just doesn't negate it. I don't know if he's validating it, but yeah, it doesn't exist on his site. I couldn't find it because that would have been great.
Right, because it's not Opie saying that. It's the person that she thinks is Opie, and they're like playing along with it. Like, this is hilarious. I'm just trolling this woman who thinks I'm Opie. We all know that Opie's had a Reddit sock account that he denies. But I'm the idiot. I'm the delusional moron who's pulling one over on everyone.
You know what's weird? People that are so like experts, of Opie, like studying him and stalking him 24/7, like Karl and Adam, they think everything I'm saying is wrong, and I'm wrong about everything. But yet they're stalking and obsessing over somebody who's not all there anymore. He's not, obviously, there's a lot going on with Opie right now, and obviously they should figure out, yeah, this is weird. Maybe I'm right, but. I don't know. It's just so bizarre. Like, they should... I just don't understand any of this, really. But
does any of it have to do with Ron the waiter?
No, I don't talk to Ron the waiter. No. No, I don't know about any of that situation with that. So
That's like his new
that's his new thing.
co-host or whoever.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, he is. So, and it's weird if Opie is banned from Gephardt's. Like that's got to be an awkward situation between all of his other co-hosts now with Ron the waiter and the other people from the bar. Like I don't.
That was the one. That was the one place that they would always meet up at.
Yeah, I know. So it's a little awkward now because I don't know. I don't know that situation, but yeah, I don't know. That's a little odd. So
maybe they just have to find a new place, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was telling Opie. Like, oh, you guys should go somewhere else. That's what I was saying to him too. But
Being active in our subreddit though, Emily World Order, we love you. Right now, the next day, Chad Zumach is on the show, and Chad is also getting duped by this.
Okay.
So Karl doesn't believe it.
By this. Like it is. Oh, what?
So Karl doesn't believe Opie is banned.
Yeah, he's okay. Someone that stalked and obsesses over Opie 24/7. Opie has not been at Gephardt since February 2026. That's like 3 months ago or whatever. So what is his reasoning why Opie's not there anymore? He used to be there once a week. So why is he not there? Karl refuses to give that reasoning or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, what is his? Why are we wrong? Why am I wrong? People. A lot of people are saying too he's banned. Like it's weird. So.
Well, Diana here asked, maybe that's why Opie was checking out the Bohemian Garden, where Ron has his open mic night. Opie finally went to Bohemian Garden.
Oh.
Maybe it's because to be the new Gephardt's.
Oh, that could be it. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure where. I think that's also located in around Midtown, possibly.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, maybe he is already deciding to look for other places to hang out.
Yeah, he could hang out outside because it's the summer now and he wouldn't be disturbing people outside. So that would be nice. That'd be good.
I know. Plus, he always does it around I think before the dinner rush, 3 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
So it's when the bars are really, I don't want to say completely empty, but they're not as crowded. So imagine going into these places and seeing this guy and his friends all yapping and loud and whatnot in a corner, and you're like, come on, I just want a beer to relax. I don't want to come in and watch a show.
Yeah, that is a little odd. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And telling Kevin about this crazy thing that happened to Opie. Because, Opie does those shows from Gephardt. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Before he had the back problem, he was streaming from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess he's banned from Gephart's.
Did he make a video about it?
I commented on it. He said, I gave him free publicity.
That is a good impression.
Thanks.
I mean, he did the show with the guy who owned Gephardt, so they had a falling out?
I guess.
This was a post on Reddit. Here's the original one. And this is from autumn_pumpkin_, which is my friend Emily.
Oh, she's good. You know what? It might still be true then.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks.
I like Blind Mike. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, good. Yeah, he is. He's good. And thanks for sticking up for me. And, I noticed too, no one else knew that was me on Reddit that made that post. Karl's the only one's like, oh, it's from Emily, so it's wrong. You notice that? No one else knew it was even me. So I thought that was interesting. But,
it's like he's going out searching for you.
I know, it's weird. He secretly kind of stalks me, kind of not really. He watches all my videos and then he says, oh, I'm wrong about everything. And he refuses to show the facts of why I'm wrong. He just says I'm wrong and everyone believes everything he says. Weird. But I show the facts, so there's that.
You would not consider me a friend, but I adore her. And says, did anyone hear the breaking news? Opie is banned from Gephart's. And then in this thread, she posts this little back and forth she had on Reddit, where Emily wrote to who she thinks is Opie, and it says, is this true, Opie? They finally kicked you out. And the person she thinks is Opie says, guess they didn't like the free advertising, jokes on them. That place was kind of lame anyway. And what's amazing to me, this guy's handle is Long Island Clan. His avatar is that of Opie with long hair. from years ago. And people just buy this. This is Opie?
How would he get that picture otherwise?
That's what I mean. Why? And Emily, I mean, she's got her problems, whatever. I think she's talking to Opie every single day. She really believes that. Why the fuck would Opie be hiding behind this sock account that has his picture on it? Like hiding in plain sight. No one would suspect it.
I don't know. This seems pretty thorough to me. My question is, why are you trying to silence Emily all the time? At every turn, she...
He's right. Karl always tried to silence me, yeah.
Karl, I think, is kind of just using you for like content for his show at this point. You know,
yeah.
He's just kind of taking advantage of all the work you've been doing and just keeps denying it.
Yeah. But pretty soon he's not going to be able to deny Gebhardt's much longer. It's going to, enough time is going to pass where he's going to have to admit that I'm right about that. So I guess I'll wait on that one.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
She's breaking stories, and you're always
silence her. I'm giving her a platform on WTP yesterday, on this show today, and also calling out the fact that guys like Chad and Stevie are dumb.
Karl's the news media. Don't trust this Emily. Don't look at what she's doing. Meanwhile, all the facts are coming out underground from Emily.
Yeah, Emily from Reddit showed that post from Long Island Clan and said, that is so funny. He really got kicked out of Gebhardt's. So why would this person who communicates with Emily every day, does a good job, by the way, like you said, it's the tone of Opie. You would believe Opie would write something like that. Why the fuck would this person continue to engage with Emily when all she does is out him every single time? Like, this is definitely Greg's sock account. Here's all the proof. He's just like, fine, I'll just keep giving you information. We all know that Opie has had
I don't know. So he was, again, just trying to convince his audience that it's not Opie.
Yeah, that's what he's doing, even though he knows it is. He knows. Look at this. This is why I'm showing what a liar he is, because there you are, right there. He knows.
a Reddit sock account that he denies. There's Jebediah Johansson, who's Opie.
I await the next report. Like, I assume, based on the little I know of this woman, this will have no impact. So I can't wait for the next report that this guy gives her.
Yep. She'll move on and she'll keep on going. She probably still believes that really is Opie who sent her that information.
I think at this point, a lot more people believe that's Opie. Unfortunately, Karl will just never admit to it.
He'll never admit to anything. Never.
So, great job, Emily. Great sleuthing. You caused a lot of shows.
He hates me. You can tell. He hates me. It's obvious, which is fine. I don't like him either, but still. Okay.
Not a lot of people. No, not many people like him.
Okay.
I think Tukey fell for it too. I see a lot of shows talking about Opie kicked out of Gebhardt's.
Right there. If he wants facts, there you go. Last show in February 2026. And I'll show it. There's a proof.
Yeah, so it's been like 3 months since he's been there last. So obviously there's some friction between him and Matt, the guy from Gebhardt's there.
Yeah, he would still be there right now if he wasn't banned, basically. It's been a long time. I guess I'll just say, I think it's weird that Karl, has been stalking Opie for 8 or 9 years, and I haven't been doing this for a year, and I can expose more about Opie than Karl does, and it's just odd to me how they refuse to acknowledge a lot going on with him right now, especially Opie is not, he's a little different than he used to be, that we kind of knew him on the radio or whatever. But obviously he would be doing different stuff nowadays that he wasn't back in the day, but it's just weird. The whole situation is weird. And also, Opie has always been online. I don't know if people know that. Back in the late 90s, they had O&A message boards, and Anthony was on them, and they would talk about that on the show. And then Opie was
Is that back when they were using Pal Talk?
Yeah, they were using Pal. They had other. I don't know all them. See, I think Whackbag or what. I wasn't even back then. I didn't do any shows or whatever. I didn't. I haven't watched started with Opie and Anthony since 2013, so I don't really know I just know some of the, I guess some people would tell me like they were a part of it, so they knew about the whack bag and the message boards. But yeah, Opie was always kind of creeping around because he knew Anthony was on there and he wanted to kind of see what was said about him, and same with Reddit. So Opie was always known about the online fandom, I would say. So
yeah. Anthony always had his own problems, like obviously with the Sue Lightning incident and all his.
I don't think if people know that. I know, but also I found the self-cutting girl audio for in 2013. It was on the Tef Pattern channel. I found that audio, the self-cutting girl. So yay! If people don't know that, but yeah, Anthony seriously had some issues, and yeah, I'm not a fan of Anthony at all either. So there's that. So yeah, there's a lot going on with him too. So
he definitely had many. We all know about the. Well, the reasons why he got fired, for one. Yeah. The guy's definitely a loose cannon.
Yeah, the only reason why Anthony is so popular is because he has talent. He's actually pretty good. You know, he actually can do it. But I just don't like anything he talks about, really, like the politics or the racism or whatever. I don't know. It's just not. But he used to be good back in the O&A days and all that. He was pretty good at stuff, but. Yeah, it's just sad that Anthony is kind of how he is, basically, it's just sad how his beliefs are or whatever, I don't know, but yeah.
WSX says, thanks for backing Emily, JT. She's a real saint for bring the truth to the dabbleverse. Karl can never admit that he's wrong about her. Keep fighting, Emily.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You definitely have many supporters here, Emily. I know that, and I know even on Tuki's show, it'd be Dabbler. Though definitely a lot of people are in your corner.
Okay, well, thank you.